Teacher was shocked to discover that the CEO's daughter, who came to the office to give her a gift, was actually the poor student she always looked down on. Just as she felt puzzled, the little girl handed her a doll she cherished the most. Seeing the inexpensive doll, the teacher thought it must be a mistake, believing the CEO's daughter couldn't possibly be this little girl. When the girl said her mother made the doll, the teacher became even more convinced the girl came from a poor family. She harshly declared that the doll was a substandard product. Then she threw the doll on the floor. The little girl felt very upset, picked up the doll, and began crying loudly. Yet the teacher showed no sympathy. The little girl left the office with her doll. On her way out, she accidentally dropped a gift card from her backpack. Her grandmother had intended for her to give the gift card to the teacher, but the girl wanted to give her favorite item instead. Unexpectedly, the teacher rejected her gesture, which led to a misunderstanding. Coincidentally, an imposter picked up the dropped gift card. Thinking it belonged to the teacher, the imposter brought it back to the office. When the teacher saw the $100,000 gift card, she was ecstatic. She assumed the imposter was the CEO's daughter. At that moment, the little girl's grandmother called the teacher, asking if she had received the gift card from her granddaughter. The teacher confirmed she had, promising that no one would bully her granddaughter at school again. In reality, the little girl was being bullied by the imposter. The imposter tried to take the little girl's doll, and during their struggle, the doll was damaged. When the teacher arrived, the imposter immediately accused the little girl of pushing her. Even though the little girl explained that the imposter tried to snatch her doll, and had broken it in the process, the teacher still believed the imposter. Hearing the imposter say she would tell her mother, the teacher became terrified. The principal had just informed her that the female CEO would visit the school in the afternoon to observe an open class. This class would determine whether the CEO would invest in the school. Fearing complications, the teacher falsely accused the little girl had repeatedly bullied her classmates. She demanded the little girl apologize to the imposter. The little girl insisted it was the imposter who tried to take her doll, but the teacher refused to believe her. She claimed the imposter's parents earned millions every month, more than the little girl's family could make in a lifetime. Therefore, the imposter would never want her doll. With that, the teacher tossed the doll aside. The little girl felt deeply wronged, and refused to apologize to the imposter. In the end, the teacher locked the little girl in a room. With only 30 minutes left before the CEO's arrival, the teacher hurried to prepare for the open class. Meanwhile, the CEO had already arrived at the school. As the principal was briefing her on the school situation, the CEO suddenly heard a child crying in the office. Listening carefully, she recognized it as her daughter's voice. Alarmed, she rushed to the office to see what was happening.